been one of the worst nights ever. Although there have been hotter nights, yesterday night I really struggled with the heat. It was bright outside because the sun sets really late and rises really early, and I was just miserable and I could not fall asleep, and during the night I woke up several times. It was bad. So anyway, today I want to show you how a day looks like in the aviation program. Now these days are very variable. Today I'm scheduled for dispatch at 7:30, which I'm already running late to. And then I have a flight in the afternoon.
Nachdem ich mich über die heiße Nacht und meinen schlechten Schlaf beschwert habe, geht's ab zum Flughafen. Das Programm ist sehr dynamisch. Heute fängt mein Tag mit Dispatch an und ich werde am Nachmittag fliegen.
Welcome in dispatch. Here my objective is to keep an overview where everyone is and be there in case of an emergency or simply if someone needs help. Over here on the screen we see who's out in what airplane, what they're doing, where they're going, who's in the airplane, when they will be leaving, how long they will be gone, and when they will be back. I have a schedule here of the whole day, when what person will go out, and then because we're equipped with all the new fancy equipment stuff, we can as well find them on flight radar. 75 Delta, for example, is up here. People can take spot trackers from down here and put them in their airplanes, and we can trace them then as well. I have some live weather data up here, and I'm supposed to update the weather short briefing here every hour or so, and I'm a bit behind, so I need to do that now. And I'm gonna monitor the radio over here, which people can call me that, you know, want help, need to update their return time, or simply want information. I will work through this sheet, review the flight schedule board, then we do the dispatch log, and that's already done. So the next thing is update the ATIS board. This pretty guy. So now we need to tune in to our ATIS radio.
2 right, 2 left. Tower Information Officer 1353 Zulu weather. Wind variable at 3, visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 19er, 2.10. Altimeter 299. 1 home, visibility 10. Clear below 1.
Ready on the sky, 24336 is taxing.
24336, we have you taxiing. Alright, so that's dispatching for you, the very basics here. We always have our sheet which shows the tasks we need to do for each day and period. All the people are out now. I have radioed pretty much all of them, so I know when they'll be back, and we'll figure that out. So right now I'm just being here if anyone needs me, and I'm waiting for all the people to come back and then sign them back in. Then I'll have a period of having nothing up, and I'll use that to do some homework. And afternoon, the first period, I will be up in the airplane and flying, and that will be interesting because usually in the afternoon the thermals start to rise and your ride gets pretty bumpy on the way. And we're doing patterns today, working on my landings for soft field and short field, and that'll be a challenge. So this means finally time for my coffee. Ooh, still hot. So the cool thing about flight radar is that here you can click on the airplanes and you can see where they flew by. This one's Andrew. So he's doing some patterns. And he had to extend one of his legs, as we see up here. And I'm gonna be curious as to what will happen to 24336. Because that is Graham, and he might soon be soloing.
Grundsätzlich ist meine Aufgabe im Dispatch die Übersicht zu behalten über alle, die am Fliegen sind und bereit zu sein, Auskunft und Hilfe zu leisten.
This is my buddy Jared. Hello. Are you flying second period?
I'm flying third period.
Third? Oh,
12:40.
dude, me too.
Hey.
Sweet.
But I'm in the simulator.
Say hi, Jared. What's going on in your life?
Hola, buenos dias, senor.
Where are you from?
Name's Jared from Orlando, Florida. Been a human being for about 20 years now.
Yeah, nice. Where you? Yeah. Yeah, that's Jared, everybody.
Yeah, that's
waiting for Graham to return from his first solo flight. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, so sick.
So out here we have the ramp, where usually all the airplanes are lined up, where we do our startup and then we taxi all the way across there and hit a left, and we go off onto the dangers of the airport.
The danger zone. Got a fuel.
Oh no, he needs to go fuel, so it's gonna take a while. I guess we can fuel with some more coffee and then we might be back. So in here, in this hallway, we have a brief history of Moody Aviation. So if you ever come by, this is a cool thing to look at. Back here is the flight planning room and the dispatch room on the very end. So in here, flights are planned. It's just a quiet place for people to prepare themselves and do their last calculations. We also have a little bit of storage space back there. My locker right here. And I got really not that much in there. I usually keep some food or something going. So out here is the schedule board. Where are you on here?
so today I got a simulated flight at 12:40 to about 15:30.
All right, so you're Gerodius Sablescus.
Yes, sir.
Is that your real name?
Of course it is.
All right.
No, it's not.
Cool.
Attention staff and students. Please join us on the flight line to welcome back Graham.
Every time a student comes back from his first solo, Top Gun theme song is played and everyone goes out to congratulate him and have some fun. And then next is the cutting of the back of the t-shirt. And the reason why that is done is in the earlier days of flying, pilots would sit behind each other and there were no comms, so talking to each other was kind of hard. So the senior pilot would sit in the back, and every time he needed the attention of the student pilot in the front, he would pull on the back of his shirt to get his attention or to show him left or right. And symbolically you cut this piece out to demonstrate that the student pilot now does not need the help of the senior pilot. He's making fun of me that I'm recording myself while eating, but hey.
Did higher RPM, held it there, and didn't have too many issues.
Okay.
But the first half of the flight at like 1,000 RPM, you'd kind of get some like, you'd be like,
okay,
like real minor.
ports, so we're good. Minimum is 5. It is getting hot. I mean, the weather looks great, but then again, we have a lot of thermal activities which will make it difficult. And then also the thing to look out for, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a lot of smoke in the air. So visibility could get worse. I don't think it will, but it's something to keep an eye on. Today we're only gonna stay in the pattern, which makes things a little easier because you have a good landing option. What I just did is I dipped the tanks to see how much fuel is in there so that I can calculate for how long we can safely fly. And now I'm gonna go over my weather briefing again, do my calculations, go to the toilet, and then be ready for a flight in about 30 minutes. It is time to set up and then go out and hope that we won't bake to death in that canister that's called an airplane. Coach clear, runway clear. Now that is my flight completed. It went well. It was hot. I was hot, really hot. The conditions were challenging for me, but it was the right amount of challenging so that I can make a lot of progress. So it was wonderful. It was a hot hour or two, but it was great. It was good. So now wrote up everything in my logbook. And since today is Tuesday, my day isn't over yet. I'm gonna go work out with my workout buddy, Jared. So let's go find out where he is. Oh, there he is in the sim. So he's not done yet, which might give me a break or time to do some homework. Nach meinem Flug, wo ich verschiedene Landetechniken geübt habe, habe ich mich auf die Suche nach dem Jared gemacht, da wir noch zusammen gehen trainieren. Aber er ist noch beschäftigt, darum heisst es Hausaufgaben machen. Jared still is doing some stuff in the simulator that gives me the opportunity to start with my homework. Almost 3 o'clock now, and there's Jared, and he's supposed to finish at about 3:30, and now it's about 3, so half an hour more to go. I need a coffee. This is for my Swiss people. Das nennen die Kaffee da. Es tröpfelt da durch, wie so ein normaler Drip-Kaffee. Und nachher hockt der Kaib einen halben Tag da rein. Der gäre das so richtig da. Und ich meine, ich habe den Kaffee gern schwarz. Das Zeug. Das ist einfach grusig. Kann ich nicht trinken. Ja, das geht jetzt. Da ist unser Pausenraum im Übrigen, wo wir zum Mittag essen. Wenn es schön ist, hat es da außen noch Sitzplätze. Aber momentan ist es so verrückt warm da außen. Wir haben heute, glaube ich, 37 Grad oder so. 36 Grad momentan, wird nachher noch 37. Zurück zu den Hausaufgaben. So there's our calendar for class. I was really scared for this semester to be as last semester was, just a complete overload. But it actually looks really nice. We only have class 3 times a week. And there's only 2 classes and not 3 classes every single day as it was last semester, which was way too much. So this allows us to be able to fly more during Monday, Tuesday, and also to have more time to prepare and do homework for all the classes, especially systematic theology, which will be Friday afternoons, which will include lots of reading and writing papers and stuff like that. Teddy grams. We still got some on the list for Tuesdays, and that is pump them iron, man. Look at that. Wow.
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 Big
wow.
muscle.
So, up to our private gym. We do have a small gym, if you can call it that, at the other hangar. So, yeah, we'll head there and get changed and then get shredded. It pretty much is a private gym because it's so crappy, no one else uses it.
Hey guys, so here's our premium gym right here. You know, we got all the stuff you need to
Wow.
get absolutely, I don't know. So today we just got some seated bench press right here. So kind of what you want to do is
Wow,
sit down
okay.
and, you know, push it like that.
Okay.
After that, we'll work our way over to overhead bench. Do some of these. Okay. It's not even that heavy. Some pull-ups.
Oh yeah, look at that steady thing
Some
here.
beautiful welds right there. Gorgeous.
And after a successful workout, most important thing is
Gotta clean the weight room.
oh yeah.
Headed home. There is something I almost forgot. Something we desperately need. You guessed it, it's toilet paper. Endlich ein bisschen Erfrischung nach dem heißen Tag. Jetzt geht's heim zum Znacht, gefolgt von Hausaufgaben. Nachher geht's auch schon in die Federn, da ich an den nächsten Tagen jeweils am 5 oder am 4 aufstehen muss.
Dude! Oh my gosh! GoPro, stop recording.